What an inspiring start to the ceremony. I hope you all enjoyed that video, which truly sets the stage for our celebrations today. Now, it's my honor to introduce the visionary leader behind this initiative, Sir Sohan Roy. Sir Sohan Roy is the founder, chairman, and CEO of Ares Group of Companies, a global conglomerate with diversified interests in maritime, media, and more. He is a man of many talents, a naval architect turned entrepreneur, an acclaimed film director, and above all, a relentless innovator in business and management. In fact, Sir Sohan Roy pioneered the very concept of Effism, the Efficiency Improvement System Management tool, which has gained international recognition for transforming workplace efficiency and self management. Under his dynamic leadership, Ares Group has flourished into a world class organization known for its excellence, innovation, and employee centric initiatives. It is through his vision and support that programs like the Effism Commando training have become a reality. We are privileged to have him with us to share his insights on this special day. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Sir Sohan Roy to deliver the keynote address.
Very good morning to all. I'm so delighted to be here to attend this function because for me it's a dream come true. See, commandos are always the heroes and they always fascinate me. As a filmmaker, I watch a lot of commando based movies, lot of commando operation videos. So every time I was thinking, what is the difference between this commando and others? Why these people are heroes and what make them different? So I was looking into the training methods. So it was saying 1,000 to 2,000 hours is enough for a normal commando and a specialized commando. But thing is, the main difference between a normal person or normal soldier and a commando is the difference in the training, difference in their selection, basically. Because not everyone can become a commando. Maybe 1 in 10 or 1 in 100 can only have that basic quality. And before the training and after the training, they are totally different person. Their attitude is different, their confidence level is different, their outlook is different, their result percentage is success rate is totally different. And for them, time is very very important. If they delay things by minutes, the result may be different. So I was thinking, why can't we implement this in the industry? Industry also need commandos like this. If defense can mold such commandos, why industry cannot mold? So for that, what we need is the real potential people to get trained. That's why we decided to go for proven leaders. We were trying through social media many times to get the chairmans, captains of cricket teams, like that. So many trials we did. So many applications came. So many rounds of interviews were done, and at last uh, we started with a batch of 20, and today 19 are passing out. But for me, it is 20 because one person is directly getting trained under me. Uh, so I will consider it as a 20% batch only. But this is going to be a revolution, believe me, because this 6 months, it was a transformation for your life. Before you were joining here, you were paying somewhere and you were getting some knowledge, and you had no basic idea what you are going to do with that. But this 6 months, you learned a lot, but you were meeting your expense by yourself without troubling your family. Now your real career journey starts. But the level of confidence you have achieved is different. I don't need to tell you, because you yourself have uh, proved it, and you are aware about it, and you are expressed it. And we are so happy that in these 6 months, with our effort, I need to appreciate the trainers also. They put a lot of effort, because first of all, this is a very basic concept actually. So the initial struggles are there. So we had to streamline everything, but now onwards it is very easy for us to train more and more batches. But the first batch, the first journey is always difficult. But the trainers did their best, and now we have so many contents also generated for this one, which can be used for the future also. But the main thing happened in the 6 months is the character transformation. The character deficiencies you identified yourself. You started plugging it one by one. So every time you were improving your character, and we got the feedback also, and you yourself express it also. That was making you a real professional. Now you are getting into the industry. Tomorrow onwards, you don't have mentors or trainers. You need to handle the projects independently. That's the way we trained you, and that was our expectation also. This is just like any other commando operation. You are getting into unknown terrains, unknown projects. You don't know. A commando is getting a call all of a sudden. We have an operation at this place. Report immediately. Commando goes there. At the when he reaches there, then only what is the assignment that is told. So he need to be equipped with all his tools or warheads, everything, and he should be physically fit, mentally fit, and he has only one goal: come back with the result. He knows that he is going to the totally unknown field. He is going to meet unknown hurdles. This is the same thing going to happen in the industry also. Even we don't know, you don't know what is the project tomorrow. All of a sudden, some requirement comes. Uh, we call you, we give you a project, and in fact, that journey starts today itself. Today afternoon, we start with the first one. So, but that is just a beginning. A long way you need to go. My target is to make sure that in the next couple of years, you are grown up by at least 5 times more faster than the others. In the next 2 years, you should have an experience of equivalent to a 10-year experienced person in the industry, maybe better, because your character molding is done like that. And if you don't achieve it, it is it's a sad thing for the trainers also, because they did the sincere job, and I'll be more upset because it is my vision to mold a new generation of trained people for the industry, who knows the industrial culture, industrial behavior, industrial etiquettes. And we are so happy that after getting the feedback from inside Aries itself, other divisions started asking for badges. My friends in the industry, other industrialists, after when I explained them about this concept, they are thrilled actually. They are also ready to have the products like you. But thing is, the next 6 months, how you behave in the industry, because I don't want to give blind promises to the my friends, other industrialists. I want to make sure that okay, training everything is over under the trainers, but now you need to prove yourself. The independent projects are we are giving, and you all aware about it. How a project is to be completed on time within the budget with proper quality and to the satisfaction of the client and yourself. So get ready for that one, and our vision is that maybe in another 5 years we can mold thousands of commandos. And your first assignment itself is to have to select the five best one and to who should work under you. That selection, if you fail to accomplish properly, you are going to suffer. Your growth depends on the right five on under you. Because in the efficient tree, we are following 1:5:5. Under each one of you, there will be five people working. So those five people selection, if the selection is bad, yeah, if you send that commando for an operation, that operation will be a total failure. We don't want to see it, because we have certain responsibility. We are molding a university. Aimry is we are molding it as the Oxford of the industry. Any Aimry product should be tomorrow should have that respect in the industry. The first batch decides the fate of the others, and believe me, you will be sent to many of the projects with our different clients also, because when you go there and execute certain projects, maybe for a couple of weeks, that company will get the confidence. They know that this is the way commando is trained, and you will be coming back with a batch order from that company. This is our vision. This is the way that they should grow, and we should prove to the world that Amory industrial education system is 100 times better than the conventional method of training. What is happening? And we have a vision. Today we have many trainers, but there should be a time where we can handle the entire thing with a single trainer and condense. The trainer will just give you the guideline. That also maybe tomorrow a digital, maybe in the AI world, you don't need a real person. It is an AI created person will do it. But your character transformation should happen parallelly. Then only we can scale it up, and we need to make sure that we will set a target that in the 5 years this concept is spread across the world. In 2 years, if we can successfully execute in India, it is absolutely possible. But that in 2 years, to make it happen, the first batch should perform the next 6 months in the best possible way you can have, because I cannot tell you to lift which you cannot lift, but we know that you have certain potential. But if you don't make use of the potential, that is against our Effism vision. Negligence we cannot accept. See, slow and steady win the race, but with the extra power from the extra training what we are giving, it will make sure that you will win the race. That is the Hartois concept actually. We want to delete that lazy person inside you, a lazy character. Time is money. You all know that. For Commando, every seconds count. Uh, if you spoil that very basic concept, the respect for the time, you are spoiling the entire concept. So the responsibility for the first batch is much more than the future products of this institute. Try to understand, and it is a joint journey. You are not alone. We are also with you, because we want to make this concept a successful. We want to prove to the world that Amory can make wonders. The claim what we make on Amory as the Oxford of the industry, it is a true concept, and we have practically proven it. That's why we decided we will do this in-house training. We will use you for the in-house projects first. We will make sure that the claim is 100% sure. We don't want to bullshit around and grab orders from the industry. First of all, as long as I am not 100% convinced, I am not going to sell this concept to anyone else in the industry. So now you are all my extended arms, not maybe like my fingers actually. So you need to uh, move according to my wish. So make sure that the assignments what we are giving, or the projects what we have given to you, it is executed to my expectation. Uh, then, of course, you will be sent to the other projects. So don't think that your journey is finished with this training. This is the first step only. Your career design, the real career design starts now onwards. You are just stepping into the real industrial world. Industry is different. Don't think that you know everything and you can change the world. change the industry completely. You are just at the shore. Industry is the ocean. You are stepping into it. Today, after this function, we don't have time to waste. Today afternoon onwards, you are into the projects. The targets are set. Uh, you have your goals are well defined. Come back with the result, and that result should bring more confidence on you. We can only train you, but the execution should happen from your side, and it's absolutely your mindset decide it. If any one of you feel that you are not into that level, please tell us frankly, because in the next 6 months, we are going to accelerate actually. So now the way we are going to behave with you will be in a different way, because if we are not achieving the target, there is we cannot give you extended time or something, because there is no compromise on time, because commandos have no uh, temporary extension of time. If the target is set, and if you tell to go and attack, you need to attack, you come back with the result, that's all. So this is the next 6 months. So don't think that is the time to relax. This is the time to accelerate. And I'm so happy that professionally we are conducting this convocation. And see, always the confidence we get when we are getting a proper qualification, we get the confidence. But to get that such a qualification, we need to have a proper training. Luckily, you are got a proper training, and that training also got because of the selection. That means you should have the feeling that you have an extra bone. You got selected from, we had more than 400 applications, and from the 400 applications, 400 means initially we rejected so many things, shortlisted 400. From the 400 we again shortlisted, then ultimately this we started with the journey of 20. But now you finished with the 6 months of, you invested 6 months, and you are well trained, you are now qualified. Now you are also placed actually, and you got the project also. So now in front of you only, you need to prove that the qualification what you are holding is worth. It is not like normal graduation certificates what you hold and enter into the industry, where you can do nothing on the first couple of years independently. But here we have molded you so that any projects you can handle independently. Normally in the industry, no one can become a project manager in the first couple of years. You need to have a lot of training and a lot of people. But here it was very focused. We tried you with minor projects, and we are confident that you can handle industrial projects. And congratulations to all the commandos, and the trainers also, for their effort, and entire Aimri team. You deserve an appreciation now, because this is going to change the destiny of industrial training concept. We need to implement it in every organization, and we need to have Aimri extensions in every countries, and we need to mold a new generation of professional industrial people, and we need to make sure that it is getting linked to the academics, and no one in the academics also in future wasting their time what they spend for the academic trainings. And let us mold a new generation, and let this be the beginning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the truly inspiring words and for laying out a visionary path for all of us. Moving on, it's my privilege to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Ajit Shankar, an organizational psychologist, mentor, professor of practice, and speaker. With 23 plus years in industrial psychology, personal mentoring and counseling, employability skill coaching, human resource deployment, human resource development, and organizational behavior. He is renowned for his work in workplace mental health and organizational behavior. He serves as a chairman, Cox Mentors and Psychological Research Center, and is an NEP 2020 Resource and Review Expert, Government of India. We are truly honored to have him with us today to share his wisdom with our Commando graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Ajit Shankar to stage to deliver his address.
So warm good morning, Sir Sohan Roy, Captain Tagir Sir, Lakshmi Madam, Mr. Akhil, and other senior members of Aries Management. Some parents are here to witness the occasion, and my dear commandos. So I'm so happy to be here in this special occasion. As Sohan Sir said, this is you are actually making a history. This is going to be not the first certified industrial commando in Aries. This is the first industry certified commandos across the industry in the world. That is what that is what I said. It is history in the making, and I'm so happy, and I congratulate each one of you. Fine, but as Sir said, this is not the end of a process. This is actually the beginning of a process. This is the beginning of a long journey for you. Now, you came here as a set of bright individuals, but during this 6 months orientation, you got behavioral orientation, you got technological orientation, you got functional orientation, and more than that, you got real world project exposure. That is actually missing everywhere. As a person who works in the policy making of countries' new education policy, now I always get the views of people that that we should have practical oriented training. But normally I was not able to see that, but I saw it here. So that is the change, and that is the uniqueness that you have. And you got this wonderful orientation for the 6 months. Normally people do not get at your age. So now it's up to you to make a mark of it. And so your real responsibilities start from now onwards, and it is the time for paying it back. So this is for that. Now I always said there are certain things to keep in mind from today onwards, as you are going to be the accelerated, practical, applied professionals from today onwards, isn't it? So couple of things. Number one, what it is. This is you understand who you are. Number one, we have so many sessions related to behavioral traits. We conducted psychometric tests which help you to find out your own behavioral strengths, your colleagues behavioral strengths. So understanding oneself, understanding others helps you to work better. That is number one. That is a beautiful part that we had in this training. So keep that always in mind when you deal with others. Number one. Number two, the willingness to work under pressure, the mindset to work under pressure, because adaptability is a key concern. Now, there are so many people who want impulsive results, impulsive pleasure. The world is not like that. Always we have challenges. The current world is known as VUCA environment. There is vulnerability, uncertainty, complexity, isn't it? So that you need to be ready for that challenges. So willingness to work under pressure. Now, in Indian cricket, R. Ashwin, you know that there is a famous cricket bowler, a spinner. He always say that it is not the knowledge, it is not the skill, it is something else that matters the success of an individual. It is the ability to take pressure, willingness to work under pressure. That is always you need to keep in mind. Now, pressure should be taken as a positive thing. You should accept that with a smile rather than worrying about that. That is the second point that you need to keep in mind. The third is Sohan sir always makes the point that time is God. We should worship time. Unfortunately, many of the Gen Z people like you are actually not taking time in that way. But you got trained to use that time effectively, because maybe a 1 minute effective work can generate maybe years of success. It can compounding effect to years of success. So time is so special. Time is God. Each second is valuable, isn't it? Delayed performance is equal to non-performance. So time is actually given to each one of you. Time is actually given to everyone like everyone. But it's up to you to utilize it effectively, isn't it? So this is now I am running 47. In the last few years, I kept thinking that I wasted most of my initial years. And now I started enjoying each and every second of my life. But now you're hardly 22, 23, 24. And you got this wonderful training, and you got the value of time. So keep use of that time. Enjoy, effectively produce results by utilizing each and every second of your life. That is the third point that you need to keep in mind. And then the fourth one, definitely you should work in a team. I used to say that there is a super organism approach should be there. Means what? There you can see ants, beehives, they always move together. They don't worry about making the smartest person. They worry about making the smartest team, smartest projects. Your focus is to get that smartest projects and smartest teams in your work. You don't worry about, there are people have strengths and weaknesses, and if your friend or colleague is having a weakness, you should complement that, so that if you complement that, then other person will support you. That is the success of a project. So that is another thing. You should be the champion of others, not the champion of oneself. That means what? Somebody is there, somebody is making, even if a foolish comment, you should encourage that. If you encourage, maybe that kind of activity finally result into an innovation. So you should be the champion of others. Keep that in mind. So don't just work for you. Now work for others, work for your team, now work for the project, because you came here as a group of individuals. Now you are a team. Now together everyone achieves more. That means you are going to put collective effort with team spirit, isn't it? With same unity, same spirit. That you should always keep that in mind. Fine. So efficient means efficiency improvement. So now you have improved your efficiency and effectiveness. It's time to showcase that. So, and finally, I used to say always in my mental health talks is that now you should show empathy to others. At the same time, you should show empathy to yourself also, because always keep your dose hormones active. Dose means dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin, so that you work hard, you enjoy coming to the office on time, do the work, appreciate others' work. Okay, put hard work and get the result. So finally, when you get the result, you feel happiness. So that is actually provide you the three E's. One is what? The enjoyment. The second is the energy, and the third is the engagement. So always keep these three E's in mind. Fine. So I'm so much fascinated by the idea of the great man. Great man Sohan sir always talk about things and concepts which is far ahead. I'll say that far ahead than the industry. Many of the experts, when they say it, consider it, but by that time it will be delayed. So that is my concern. But he is always coming in with these new practices. So now it is you are the first batch to showcase that. You will be actually the role model for this concept which he wants to spread across the globe, and I'm sure that all of you can do it. And I don't think nobody is perfect. You will have your success, you will have your failures, but sometimes the failure should be taken as an experience. Failure should be taken as a learning, and you should have a mindset for that. It is so easy to drop. Now there are people who don't do anything. Number one, there are people who do something, but when there is a failure or bottlenecks comes, they drop it. Okay, then there are the third category who continuously work even if there is a failure happens, and you should be in the third category. So there will be bottlenecks, there will be failures. As sir said that you are not alone. There will be people with you, and he said that you are going to be the extended arms of such a great person, and that is actually the best compliment that you can get. You should give a big applause for that. There is normally normally no chairman, no employer says that you are actually the extended arms to the freshers, but he is saying that you are actually going to be the extended arms. So you should take that positively, that you should take that as the biggest compliment, and you should work hard with a free mindset. If you have a mindset of what I'm going to get, what project I will get, whether I can do it, if you think all these things, you cannot do it. Okay, so take it as a challenge with a smile. That is the most important thing. If you take it as a challenge with a smile, with an open heart, don't worry too much about the result. You will deliver the best results with positivity. And that kind of mindset you should have. That kind of mindset you should possess. I'm sure that you will have that because of the last 6 months effort that made you applied, practical, assertive, empathetic. So many things you got it without your knowledge. Now make it valuable. That is the one request that I can get. I spent around 25-30 hours with you, either through online or offline, and I felt very happy the way that you reacted. I normally you don't use the term react, responded. Now you are going to respond with real time challenges, sometimes unexpected challenges. So that also, you should respond with positivity. Positivity is the biggest thing that you need to maintain for success. Fine. So we have very high hopes on you, and you also have very high hopes on you. So keep working hard. Fine. It is the time to give it back. 6 months investor training, no other company gives. No other company gives. There are so many companies who title it as industry training, 6 months training, 3 months training. Many times it was just an orientation, but it is not like that. Now, you got a real time practical exposure with a lot of investment of time, lot of investment of money, lot of sharing by experienced people. This is unique. This is something unique. Now you don't know how much rich you are now. So use that richness and get the result. Okay. And show the loyalty to the organization, show the loyalty to the project, show the loyalty to your teammates. So then you can stand long in this organization. As sir said, your one of your first objectives should be to select the best five. Each one of you should select the best next five, so that you are getting an opportunity, an experience for a talent selection, isn't it? Now, what the former Indian captain Saru Ganguly always says that my job, my focus was on always to select the best potential talents and make them play with a fearless approach. This is what is actually done here. You were doing so many things in your campus, okay, and the selection was based on, your talents, your leadership skills, the responsibilities you took in the campus. So this, we took the best talent and we provided the training, and now it's up to you to provide that fearless approach to the work. Okay, for that, what is the first thing needed? Smile and positivity. So that hope should be there. We are all hopeful. We are expecting you to be a long-standing commando. Commando is a term that is coined by Sohan sir. That is also unique. That will be in the history. Commando is means people who can respond to challenges, who can handle unexpected situations with positivity and smile. So get ready for that. Get ready for that, rather than worrying about things of what to come. Things come, we'll take it with open hands and do it with our competence. It is more than the knowledge, it is more than the skill. This particular orientation given you the ability to form positive attitude and positive character. Character was given high emphasis. We also did some scientific assessments where you found out who are all the socializers, who are all the relators, who are all the thinkers, who are all the directors. Now you know your positivities and some of the vulnerabilities. So use that. Some the vulnerabilities should be converted into strengths. Okay. So now, till now you got, so many support from all the faculties and mentors. So now onwards you're going to act independently. I i normally say that rather than looking for the dronacharyas outside, look for the Ekalavya inside. Don't look for the mentors, don't look for the managers. Take the accountability, take the responsibility. Life is yours. So each and every second, enjoy that. The company provided the best possible thing for you. Now it's time for paying it back. Do it. Fine. I wish each one of you all the very best. I thank Sogan sir and Lakshmi madam, Ragesh sir and Akhil, and all those people, Aloshi, all those people who are with me. To whenever I am required, no, they actually push me to be here and interact with all of you. I'm so happy and I continue to support Aries Group for that. I'm looking forward to much more batches to create history, uh, not for the organization but for the industry. Fine. So I thank each one of you, wish each one of you all the very best. So happy to be in this occasion. Thank you so much. Special thanks to Sohan sir for inviting me, and I'm sure that this commando concept is going to make history. So thank you. God bless each one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and encouraging address. Next, I invite our very own Miss Lakshmi ma'am, Project Head, Commander Training, and Director, Indiewood Entertainment Consortium, to address the gathering.
Good morning. ನಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮುಖತರು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. So good morning to all gathered here. Sohan sir, Ragesh sir, Ajit sir, faculty members, proud parents, our division heads, and stars of the day, our dearest industrial commandos. Today is a milestone for each one of you, for each one of us. You've completed a 6-month journey as industrial commandos. And as Sir said, this is going to be a revolution for the industry as well as academics. And this program is going to open up a lifetime of opportunities, possibilities for each one of you for being part of the industry, for being entrepreneurs, for being a better human being. 6 months ago, probably 8 months ago, we started this journey of commandos. We've got almost 800 plus applications, and we got 20 plus bright students, or rather bright leaders joining the program with a lot of confusions, a lot of questions, but a common thing, a lot of energy, and a lot of dreams. You had a lot of questions to us. What is happening here? What is project management? What is being commando? Where will we be placed? What is going to happen here? What is the curriculum and all that? Right. And from that to the people you have become, it is indeed a proud moment for me as one of the mentors and a guide for you. Um, I'm super happy with a couple of biographies that's written by our commandos, showing that you're not just employees or project managers. You have the skills, you have creativity, you have a vision, and you are ready to leave a mark on whatever projects you're assigned. So this journey has been equally enriching for me as a mentor, because in this process, I started learning a lot of things from your side, especially a new approach to the leadership, especially dealing with Gen Zs, on how to deal with you on certain specific occasions, especially giving you projects and making you do that when you are in confusion, as in maybe you'll say that this project has not been done by many others, but still you showed up, you worked as a team, especially with the Kalanalayam. We have seen the results as a team you have done and the magic you have created for the Kalanalayam in Tripunithura. So that is a project which we have been struggling for the last couple of shows, but you could actually take it forward. And that's how we are now in Kalanalayam Kollam. There are other projects as well, which many of the other senior employees said no to. They didn't feel confident enough to take up the projects, but you all said you will take it up and take it forward. And regarding the curriculum was focused on training you ready for the industry. That is one thing for sure, that everyone knows, and you are ready for the project management for the industry. Apart from that, you were trained for the soft skills. And something missing in the industry is life skills. We have worked on your character deficiencies. You yourself have identified your character deficiencies, which nobody else does. You found yourself improving every single day. You found yourself getting more productive, more efficient every single day, working on your weaknesses, improving on your strength. And you were all leaders when you came here. Now you are going to be leaders in the industry. And more importantly, a very good human being, contributing to the family, contributing to the society, and giving back to the society who have made you in this position. So I take this opportunity to thank Sohan sir for giving me this opportunity to be a mentor of each one of you. As he said, you are our first batch of our pride, our promise, and you are going to be the legacy for a revolution in the industry. Now the 6 months, next 6 months is going to be a trial period for you. Whatever you have learned, whatever you have understood, whatever you have gone through has to be implemented, because you are going to lead a project independently, all independently, take decisions, be the leaders, be empathetic with your teammates, be strong enough to take the pressure, be calm under pressure, and take it forward, because you have got all the training. Many of our other colleagues say that this commando program is a very special program which none of the division heads has got. We have got a lot of division heads sitting here. None of these people have got this exposure. The way Sohan sir comes up and gives you instructions, assignments, projects. Nobody in Aries group has got that exposure like you have got in 6 months. So next 6 months, make sure that you implement whatever you have learned and take this legacy forward. We are all proud of you, and I'm so happy to be your mentor. Thank you so much, and keep your passion alongside. Don't forget. I mean, once you be a part of the project, make sure that you focus on your passion as well, and focus really on the project as well, and take it forward. Thank you, each one of you, and congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. I now invite Captain Ragesh Lal, retired Indian Navy, HR Director and Head of Non-Marine Divisions, to share his thoughts.
Good morning, all. Happy to see parents also there. Welcome, parents, dear CEO, Dr. Ajit, Lakshmi ma'am, and all present. This passing out is a big deal or event in defense. I recall the day I got passed out in 1990, almost the same time of the year, from Mandovi, Goa. That was the Naval Academy. So whether it's a Naval Academy, Police Academy, Army Academy, wherever it is, the emotions of the people who are passing out is totally different. So I can understand that kind of emotions running through your mind. All those who have spoken here, they have been in the industry for quite some time. So they are giving you a lot of expectations. But more than that is that kind of expectations, what is there in your mind? The mind or the dreams of those who are sitting here as commandos. So not to worry, we are there to help you. Okay, don't be under pressure. Like the commandos of defense, they are airdropped in some jungles of Assam and Karnataka. And it came to a point that all the snakes in those forests were getting depleted because they are dropped without any arms or food or anything of that stuff. Survival of the fittest. So same way, you also had to be airdropped to become commandos, industrial commandos. And you are lucky that you got airdropped or selected or entered into the company called Aries. Because we had our own jungles where you could test your survival skills. Lakshmi ma'am has already mentioned one of the biggest jungle we had, Kalanalayam. So you have survived in all those jungles. So we are having a lot of confidence in you. And if you could have done so much of magic in the last 6 months, I was wondering how we were doing that job before that. So we also need some applause because we were doing all your job. Now I really wonder what is our potential. We were holding all these things, but then it has not risen to the level you're taken it up. We have still more avenues to be taken up, like IMI, IMC, Indiewood. All those things are bright ideas of Sir Sohan Roy. When he was very active in the field, we were all surfing above the waves. But then his focus was to be divided among other divisions and all. So this NMD arms, like whatever I just mentioned, went down a little bit. But with the kind of potential you people are having, and that kind of allocation will be happening very soon. A few the projects will be told to you, in which all these are going to be part of it. So the kind of ideas you having, and you are at the industry, there's something called entry behavior test, EBT. That is guaranteed in your case because, as mentioned by other speakers, out of so many thousands of application, only 19 have been selected. That means your potential, there is no doubt. Now only is that you have to use the tools The difference between our generation and your generation is that we all both had common sense, we had practicality, but we have lack of knowledge of using the tools, AI tools and things like that. Not that I can give you a challenge, I can learn any tool, but time is issue. But you have got dedicated projects, you have time, so you already know the tools, like for video making. I'm just giving an example, Runway or whatever it is. Use it, use common sense, practicality, and the uh, potential with which you came in has been brushed and polished by Dr. Ajit and team. And all supporters come from Amory. And as CEO mentioned, uh, we don't need any further branding if you people perform in the industry. Okay. So keep the Aries flag flying high when you come out into the industry, and let you be our brand ambassadors and not any advertisement hoarding or something. Good luck once again.
Thank you, sir. Finally, I would like to invite our very own Mr. Agil Sadish, Deputy Vice President, Non-Marine Divisions and Division Head of AIMRI and AOS, to share a few words.
Dear Sohan sir, Ajit sir, Lakshmi ma'am, Ragesh sir, my dear Aries colleagues who are present here today, and my dear first batch of commandos, good noon to each and every one of you. Usually, I am not a speech kind of person. I am very bad at it. But representing AIMRI and iOS, I am in front of you. So actually, this is not a 6 month project. For us, it was around 9 months. As everybody told here, around 800 plus profiles were there. We had to do multiple rounds of scrutinization, interviews, and it took around 2 to 3 months to log around 23 profiles. Out of which again eliminations were there, and finally we came up with 19 commandos. So we had a dedicated team through Aries Overseas. They did a wonderful job in selecting these candidates, especially Ansar, Jasmine, and Srilal. They had effectively did patiently they handled this project, and finally we came up with the right people for this batch. And for AIMRI, uh, we conduct many type of courses here. We have many projects here, but this Effism Commando project was something completely out of box, because if you check in the market, we have project management orientations there, which is being provided through many industrialists, but it's like 1 or 2 days. But what we did here was a 6 month course with placement guarantee. So for us, this was a complete different journey. We had to frame a syllabus and course outline with real time project experience for you, and we are happy that we did it and we executed it. And we sincerely thank Son sir for providing us with this opportunity. Uh, Coming to Imri team, we had Babida and Vaishak who did coordinate this batch very efficiently. And we had Sandra who took care of the sessions. We had Dr. Ajit who spent his time for making you more efficient through his wonderful insights. And Lakshmi ma'am was there. And apart from that, we had Aloshi and other project heads from different divisions who provide their insights. We had our MDs, we had other division heads who was a part of this project, and I sincerely thank all of them for joining this journey. And to my dear commandos, for us also it was a different type of journey with you. We had very good memories, and congratulate you for this occasion, and all the best for the upcoming projects. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the highlight of today's ceremony, honoring our first batch of FSM Commandos. After months of dedication, rigorous training, and consistent effort, these 19 individuals have earned the title of FSM Commando. This is the moment we recognize each of them for their outstanding achievement. I request Sir Sohan Roy and all our dignitaries to kindly come forward to officiate the certificate presentation. As I call out the name of each commando, I invite them to come up on the stage to receive their certificate. Mr. A.B. Ambarish, Mr. Abul Fatah, Mr. Aditya Krishnan C., Mr. Akmal Khan A.S., Miss Amrita M.A., Mr. Ashwin N. Prakash, Miss Avani Priyangana C.B., Mr. E.S. Bharat Shankar, Miss Elizabeth Joseph, Mr. Harikrishna A. Suresh, Mr. Jebin Kuriakos John, Mr. Jitin Venu V.S., Mr. Kevin T. Nainan, Mr. Muhammad Faiz M.S., Mr. Salman Al Faris M., Miss Sangavi P.R., Mr. Siddharth S. Mohan, Mr. Steve Sebastian, Mr. Vimal Raj C.D., Congratulations to all our 19 FSM commandos. Let's give them all another huge round of applause for their tremendous accomplishment. Thank you to our dignitaries for doing the honors. To hear directly from the cohort, I invite Steve Sebastian to share reflection on his journey.